Face growing on me. I feel a lot better for that anyway.
Yeah, well, tonight we got a lot of action in store for you. First match is even going to be the Texas Outlaws against the Masters of Destruction. In just a minute, you're going to hear an interview with the Masters of Destruction.
And they got a lot going on there. Also, we're going to see Renegade with Flamin' Raymond as they take on the Red Rider. A little bit of a grudge action going on there. Oh, and then topping it off at the end of the night, Shane Cortez and the Tennessee Rebel. That ought to be one for the record book.
For those of you who didn't see it on the air a couple of weeks ago, we went off the air in the middle of the match between Shane Cortez and Tennessee Rebel. Shane Cortez did win that match, and this tonight is a special challenge return match, Tennessee Rebel against Shane Cortez.
All right, all that and more right here tonight on the World Wrestling Empire. We're going to get a word in from our sponsors, and we're going to be right back. Maybe we can get Devlin to go away or something. Buy something from these guys.
Look how beautiful I am. I'm so sexy, I turn myself on.
It's too scary.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Hi there, let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan, all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
The Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh in Tulsa, where we have the best pool players, the sharpest dart players, and the ugliest bartenders in Tulsa. Share an ice-cold draft with the beautiful people at the Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh, proud sponsors of the Tulsa Billiard Association Pool League.
All right, welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire. I am joined by Mayhem and Chaos, or is that Mayhem and Chaos?
You know, I'm Mayhem, he's Chaos.
Well, I do now.
You knew that all along. We are the greatest. As for these referees, they're cheating. 1, 2, but for the good guys, he goes 1, 2, 3. But the Texas Chickens tonight, big boy, we've got a solution for you. No wind, no way you can make it. With no wind, yeah, 1, 2, 3, real easily.
Well, you have a really nasty disposition, I can tell that for both of you, but you know the Texas Outlaws are not exactly nice guys themselves. They may be pretty mean at you.
That's all right, I can take care of these guys. I know how to put the big guy out. No air, he don't move too much. Know what I mean?
All right, well, you heard it from him. That's Mayhem and Chaos, the Masters of Destruction.
Oh, I'll tell you, Mayhem, Chaos are ready for the Outlaws. You know, and I guess we're Devlin. He's so busy fighting with people out in the audience, he doesn't even know what's going on. But I know what's going on, and right now the Texas Outlaws have a date with the Masters of Destruction.
And not only that, but we just heard from the Masters, the Outlaws are going down at their hands. They are here in the Empire specifically to take out the Texas Outlaws. Without any further ado, let's see it happen. Let's see what they got, see if they got the intestinal fortitude to back up their words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it to Jay Samuels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first match of the evening. Your referee for tonight, Doug McCoy. Coming in first from wherever they feel like, at a combined weight of 480 pounds, here are Mayhem and Chaos. the Masters of Destruction.
All you stupid imbeciles sitting around the ring, stand up and show respect for the Masters of Destruction, Mayhem and Chaos. They have come here strictly to eliminate the Texas Outlaws. Let's see if they can do what they say.
And their opponents, coming in from the Badlands of Texas at a combined weight of 485 pounds, here are Dirty Dan Wilder, Bone Crusher Bobby Burns, the Texas Outlaws!
All right, there you have it. The crowd goes wild for the Texas Outlaws. Rocking the building tonight. These guys are going to have a great match. You know, I have really gotten where I enjoy seeing the Outlaws walk into a room because of the electricity that fills the air. For these guys, they are bound to be legends sooner or later.
They're kind of strange looking, gentlemen. Not too friendly in the dressing room either. Look at that face.
Not too happy. There's the bell, and the wrestlers are already in the ring, ready to get after it. Oh! Quick shot to the forehead. And
you know,
the Masters of Destruction start out on a bad note real quick, don't they?
When new wrestlers come into the Empire, I try to get to know them, learn a little about them, communicate a little bit. With the MOD, they had nothing to say to me. They are not friendly. They don't like anybody. They keep their business to themselves. They don't smile, they don't laugh, they don't joke. They are dead serious.
All right, well, right now the Outlaws are dead serious too. We got them circling the ring. Dirty Dan Wilder against the one half of the Masters of Destruction. Tying it up, good takedown. Doug McCoy right in there on top of the action, doing a good job.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you know,
the only time you can use Doug McCoy and good job in the same sentence is the good job that Flamin' Raymond did on his haircut several weeks ago. Of course, now we have seen that flamboyant Flamin' Raymond is a joke.
Right now, Dirty Dan Wilder working on that shoulder. Oh, rolls him over, goes in for the pin. Kick out on two. The Texas Outlaws technically have really come a long ways in the last few weeks.
When you look at the fact that just a week ago on last week's show, the Texas Outlaws faced the Bad Boys in that brutal Texas death match, it is hard to believe that Bone Crusher Bobby Burns is loosened up, strong enough, and in shape enough to do a move like that.
You know, that's one of the trademarks of a true professional wrestler, that quick recovery time. They'll be in and out of that ring. Some of these guys recover from some of these blows in just a matter of minutes, able to get to their feet, get their senses rolling again. Just a sign of a good wrestler, the way Bobby Burns has come back from those injuries.
Those four men beat the crud out of each other in the Texas death match. Of course, the Texas Outlaws came out victorious.
Of course.
And like I said, I'm amazed to see them here back 1 week later, destroying so far the Masters of Destruction without too many problems. Well, I guess you could say without any problems.
Is this Chaos here in the ring? Or
the gentleman in the red mask, I believe, is Chaos.
Yeah, you know, I can't even get close to these guys. I haven't been able to find out yet. So that's the best information I got from you.
You can always count on Devlin.
That's a little scary, actually.
You can always count on Devlin.
Ooh, I don't think so. All right, the Bone Crusher, Bobby Burns, ties it up in the test of strength with Chaos.
Right.
All right, going at it.
I am afraid that
in fact, Devlin, I'd go as far as to say I don't trust you any farther than I can see you, and I don't trust you when I see you either.
Oh, well, that's your loss, not mine. See, if you trusted
your
me...
idea of these free vacation things is just a little irritating.
If you trusted me, I could take your money and invest it where you would be a wealthy man in just a matter of weeks. But choose to live in a cardboard box and eat pork and beans out of a can with a KFC spork. That's your business.
Oh! Nice move. Chaos down on the mat. Bobby Burns moves in over the top of him.
Thus far, Mayhem and Chaos have not mounted very much or any of an offensive against the Texas Outlaws.
Mostly been the Masters of Duddery up to this point, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't let them hear you say that.
I'm just commenting on their
They might
actions in the ring.
open you up like a can of tuna.
Just like they're doing to the Outlaws, I guess.
Well, you're not quite the Texas Outlaws there,
That's
Ledge.
true. Oh!
Big clothesline. Go ahead.
Big but giant clothesline. There's the tag. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns steps into the ring, moves in on Chaos, brings the smaller opponent to his feet, sets him up. Good, nice suplex by the Bone Crusher.
Unbelievable strength from Bone Crusher Bobby Burns. Here comes the big leg drop.
Nice leg drop.
What does the Bone
Chaos
Crusher
in
weigh
big trouble.
nowadays?
270, 280, somewhere
You're
in that
talking about
neighborhood.
that much weight coming down right across your head.
With the knee to the forehead right there, Chaos in a lot of trouble. He's been a long time in that ring against the Outlaws. There's only been one tag on the part of the Masters of Destruction. The Outlaws, on the other hand, doing a great job of tagging, staying fresh, and the Bone Crusher misses with that leg drop. Chaos able to get to his senses, rolls out.
Here comes Mayhem, and that's what he's causing right on Bone Crusher's head.
Slight tactical error on the part of the Outlaws. Bone Crusher should have tagged and got the fresh man into the ring.
Out of the view of Doug McCoy, some closed fists to the bridge of the nose and forehead right there by Mayhem. Look at the camera shot here. He's trying to help him dislodge a piece of food, right?
Oh, yeah, right. I'm sure that's what it is.
I'll be honest with you. That's a choke over the ropes. Trying to tear his
reaches
nose off.
in with that, now that is as illegal as it gets right there.
I won't argue with you.
Okay, Bone Crusher Bobby Burns showing the effects of that. Lays down on the apron. Now that's concrete right there. Mayhem moves in, pulls the Bone Crusher to his feet. Oh, big thrust to the throat or neck area of the Bone Crusher Bobby Burns. Dirty Dan Wilder saves his partner.
I think the Texas Outlaws have still got a little bit too much Texas deathmatch left in them. They fought very little in the ring last week and are tending to take it outside the ring again this week. Of course, you could hold Mayhem somewhat responsible for that.
I see.
It was Mayhem last week with the Outlaws, and it's Mayhem and Chaos this week with the Outlaws.
That's exactly right. Dirty Dan Wilder, the Bone Crusher Bobby Byrne on the side of the ring. Meanwhile, in the ring, we've got Mayhem waiting on one of the Outlaws to answer the 10 count. Bobby Byrne's back in. Oh, Mayhem moves in. It looks like he's choking him or sticking his finger up. I don't know what's going on. Chaos is into the ring now. They're both in there. Dirty Dan Wilder's tied up with referee Doug McCoy. There goes the Masters of Destruction. Giant clothesline.
One,
in.
two. Bone Crusher got the shoulder out on about 2 3/4, if there is such a thing.
No. Big elbow drop by Mayhem. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns in a lot of trouble. Mayhem seems to be using a foreign object or some tape or something. Dirty Dan Wilder comes into the ring but gets hit from behind by Chaos.
Referee McCoy trying to get Dirty Dan out of the ring. In the meantime, he's missing what you're about to see right there. Chop to the throat by Mayhem. Look at these ugly people.
Oh, Mayhem's got the ropes, got a foot into the throat of the Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns in a lot of trouble right now. Doesn't seem to be able to get to the far corner to tag his tag team partner, Dirty Dan Wilder. Masters of Destruction using every dirty trick in the book.
1, 2. Bone Crusher barely got the shoulder up. Now it seems that Mayhem and Chaos are living up to the words that they spoke a few minutes ago.
Mayhem brings Bobby Burns to his feet. Bobby Burns reaches in, grabs the foot of Mayhem, pulls it out from underneath him. Slowly to his feet. There he makes the tag. Dirty Dan is fresh and ready for action. Comes into the ring. Oh.
Right there's a fist right in the nose, a forearm to the nose of Chaos.
Dirty Dan Wilder in against Mayhem. There's the suplex going after the Masters of Destruction.
Oh, the leg drop across the back of the head. That stretches the neck in a manner in which it was not supposed to be stretched.
What's similar to whiplash. Dirty Dan Wilder
Dirty
goes
Dan
to
going
work.
for the mask. He's trying to take the mask off of Chaos. Mayhem
Dirty Dan Wilder rolls up. Mayhem going to work on one half of the Masters of Destruction. Big forearm, and the hold is broken.
Looks like Mayhem came out on top in that situation. He's got Dirty Dan back against the ropes. Fist to the gut, and there's the tag to Chaos.
Some of the fine fans of the World Wrestling Empire there. Masters of Destruction working on Dirty Dan Wilder. Dirty Dan outweighs, still able to come back with a clothesline. Good move.
And Chaos is flat on his back in the ring.
Texas Outlaws not panicking and sticking to their game plan, doing a good job of coming back. It looked like the Masters of Destruction had turned the tide. There's the Texas Crunch.
That's usually the end of the match when you see that.
Dirty Dan goes in for the body slam.
Tag the Bone Crusher, the big man.
This should be the pin right here. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns steps into the ring.
Here it is.
Dirty Dan Wilder, the Bone Crusher.
It's the belly-to-back leg drop.
Good move by the Outlaws.
Burns went for the cover. Here it comes. You missed this earlier.
There's the big leg drop.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
The Texas Outlaws have just defeated the Masters of Destruction in another great match.
And Bone Crusher adds insult to injury by popping Mayhem in the skull.
Oh, what a move. The Texas Outlaws stick with their game plan, showing what the types of champions that they are, doing a great job there.
Now there you go again. They are not champions. They won, but they are not champions. Champions have belts.
Champions is an aura, an attitude, personality, and an ability, and the Outlaws have it all. They showed it right there against the Masters of Destruction. Bone Crusher Bobby Bourne.
But a champion has a belt and a title, which they don't have.
Outlaws have held numerous belts.
Fountain of misinformation.
Hold them again, I'm sure. Well, Devlin and I are going to argue about what a champion is, I guess, here for a little while. In the meantime, we're going to have Renegade and Red Rider at it right here after this commercial break. Don't go away. We got more action to come right here on the World Wrestling Empire.
Now you're going to find out that Red Rider and Flamboyant Flamin' Raven were not the same person.
That's something's weird here. I don't know.
You're weird here.
Insurance, if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
Promotional consideration provided by the following. Davcom Video. Don't let your business be the best kept secret in town. Call Davcom Video. Skyam Graphics. Proudly providing the World Wrestling Empire event programs. Sir Knight Formal Wear. When you want to look right, Sir Knight. Try Us for Insurance. For your home, car, or business.
The weather's hot, but the action is hotter. Saturday night, September 2nd, the World Wrestling Empire continues its tradition of excellence with some matches that have been a long time simmering. Renegade and Shane Cortez take on the Bad Boys in a match that promises lots of heat. Then watch as Scott Summers seeks red-hot revenge against Devlin Blanchard for costing him the heavyweight title. Then in our main event, the heavyweight title is on the line. And what could be hotter than Annihilator versus TJ Steele in a winner-take-all contest? That's Saturday, September 2nd, 8 p.m. at the National Guard Armory, 4200 North Highway 169. That's the World Wrestling Empire. We're burning hot for you.
Well, I know you're telling me about this championship thing, but I'm telling you, the guys are champions. They've held belts. They do a fine job of representing themselves. I don't care what you say. They're championship material. The Texas Outlaws.
All I said, you said they are fine champions.
They are fine champions.
The Texas Outlaws will tell you themselves they're not champions, and that does not make them too happy. All right? So I'm just clarifying something for the people at home who listen to this man, and you are the National Enquirer of Professional Wrestling.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
man,
fact.
you know,
Jack.
Devlin's favorite magazine or something. I'll tell you, let's get on with this match because this is going to be
the sexiest man
one,
alive.
I think. The Red Rider takes on Renegade in the flamboyant one, Flamin' Raymond, right here.
And Red Rider is from the camp of General Skandor Akbar. And Akbar is not at all pleased with flamboyant Flamin' Raymond and Renegade. Now you pay for your insolence, insufficiency, insecurities, and ignorance. Without further ado, let's take it up to the ring and Mr. J. Samuels.
This is your second contest of the evening. First, from parts unknown, weight unknown, here is the Red Rider.
Exactly like I told you, Red Rider is here with General Skandor Akbar, his manager, and the almighty wisdom of the noble General Skandor Akbar. Now you tell me something, Homer Noodleman. Does that look like Flamin' Raymond to you?
Deborah, every time I see that mask, it seems, I don't know, something's not right. I just can't put my finger on it, but something.
And his opponent, coming down the aisle, from Blue Rapids, Kansas, weighing in at 232 pounds, here he is, the original Renegade.
Well, what do you think of that, Homer? There's Red Rider in the ring, and right there is flamboyant Flamin' Raymond, the miserable failure.
I believe it. I see it, but I don't believe it. Let me put it that way. I don't know. Something is strange.
Well,
but here we got, something a little different going on right here. Renegade and Flamin' Raymond hearing the cheering of the crowd as they enter ringside.
I'll tell you what's strange is the fact that the ignorance of Raymond and Renegade to even show up in the building tonight after the fact that Akbar fired them 2 weeks ago and told them to take a hike and not come back. It's amazing and shocking and weird and strange that they would even bother returning.
I don't think it's shocking or strange or anything. Flamin' Raymond and Renegade are serious wrestlers, regardless of what you think about them. They're here for the sport of it. So I'm not surprised at all to see these guys back. I am surprised at the support that these two guys are receiving from the crowd. This shows you right here
how
the
fickle
great
the crowd is.
dislike that the crowd has for the General Skandor Akbar.
No, it shows you how stupid they are and how fickle they are. Oh, and listen to Flamin' Raymond over there chanting USA and getting the crowd going. A manner of disrespect for the General Skandor Akbar.
Oh, yeah. Raymond leading cheers, Renegade being cheered by the crowd. I thought this day would never come. Once again,
Renegade with an Irish whip. There's a cross ring. Rider hits the mat. Renegade blocks the hip toss. Red Rider gets a hip toss of his own.
Oh, nice move by Renegade. Blows it up with a clothesline. There's another one. The Red Rider in a lot of trouble early in this match. The General Skandor Akbar paces ringside. There's a whip off the rope.
Japanese arm drag by Renegade.
Red Rider is in a lot of trouble right now. Bell's out underneath the bottom rope.
You know, there's something about Renegade I never noticed before.
What's that?
Has he got a bicycle tire print across his face, or is that just a mascara accident?
Oh, man. We should quit making fun of people's heritage.
Heritage? What does that mean? His grandparents and parents before that sold Avon or something?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Oh, you're talking about the Indian thing, right?
That must be,
I'm not ragging the heritage. I've got Indian in me. Now, why would I do that?
Now, why would an Indian stay anywhere near the inside of you for any length of time at all?
You're a funny guy.
Oh, man.
Red Rider, in the meantime, whipping Renegade corner to corner, and there's a big clothesline. Renegade is down.
Renegade down in a lot of trouble. Red Rider back quick after that short thrashing he took at the beginning of the match. Puts Renegade into the rope. There he goes. Oh, Cowboys onto the rope. Renegade really getting that throat and shoulder. He pressed hard into there. Here comes the General.
The General says, Renegade, have some of that. Right in the head.
Red Rider quick to follow up after the interference by the General Skandar Akbar. Reaches in, sets Renegade up. There's the body slam.
Red Rider misses the elbow. Something I want to point out. Man, it must really stink not to have any friends. And that's exactly where Flamin' Raymond and the original Renegade are now.
Nice move by Renegade.
Snap suplex. There's 1, 2, and nope, that ain't it yet. It's going to take more than that to defeat Red Rider.
Red Rider able to get that kick out on 2. Renegade moves right back in. Big hammerlock right now, working hard.
Another thing I want to point out right here, Mr. Noodlemeyer.
Deborah?
Yeah,
I'm going to get the pictures out and show the TV audience.
I dare you. All they got to do is get out the phone book and look up your name. That's Homer Noodleman, resident of Tulsa.
I see.
Call him. Tell him how much you really like him.
Sunset flip, rolls Renegade. Renegade into the ropes, and the hold is broken by the referee, Doug McCoy.
One thing I want to discuss right now real quick is on next week's show, the tag team titles will be on the line as the Military Express defend those belts against Silverado's Bad Boys, Danzig and Knight, and also the three-way dance for the Empire Heavyweight title between Scott Summers, Annihilator, and TJ Steele.
The big ball for the heavyweight title.
That's it. That's all and more on next week's show. Now back to where we're at.
Renegade with a lot of problems at the hands of the Red Rider. Red Rider working that armbar right now. There's the General Skandar Akbar at ringside. Has a little bit of instruction for the Red Rider. Referee Doug McCoy quick to jump in the middle of it to find out what's going on. Red Rider rolls around to block Doug McCoy.
It's legal.
Akbar's up to something.
No, he's not. He is. He's watching and advising Red Rider.
The
Look
General
at Raymond.
Skandar Akbar close at ringside.
Well, look at that.
Reaches in. There goes the choke with that baton. Referee Doug McCoy is out of play. Raymond would be good to stay at the apron, not distract the referee. He knows the General will take advantage of any distractions that he can.
And Doug McCoy didn't see a thing.
Red Rider.
All fine and dandy.
Red Rider doing a good job working that armbar, keeping Renegade in an inferior position on the mat. This right here causes a lot of damage to the shoulder area. It'll take Renegade time to heal up after this match.
There's a forearm to Red Rider. Now, Red Rider is in a bad position, a bad place in that ring with Flamin' Raymond right out there with him. Oh, and Raymond with a shot.
Raymond dishing out a few things he learned from the General, I'm sure, at some point. And now Renegade comes back, goes for the forearm to the back, moves in, sets up for the slam.
This looks like it could be a power slam.
Oh!
Oklahoma Stampede power slam. 1, 2.
Oh, kick out on 2.5 by the Red Rider. Referee Doug McCoy right there on top of the action, doing a fine job.
You know, if that'd been the Tennessee Stampede, it would have been a pinfall. Look at Renegade trying to take the mask off of Red Rider.
Red Rider gets out underneath the bottom rope.
You know what? I just figured it out.
Okay.
You know why Red Rider looks so familiar to you?
Why?
Because you remember when Steve Hartley got that award from El Diablo?
I remember that.
Red Rider loaned me one of his masks when I was pulling off the coup of the century.
Boy, I just don't know about that. Kind of bothers me sometimes.
That's why he looks familiar, because it was one of his masks.
Oh, nice move by Renegade. Reaches in for the roll-up. Red Rider almost took the 3 count that time. Renegade right back at him with a good shot to the head.
You know, this leads to an interesting situation.
That being?
Well, Renegade now is embroiled in a feud. Him and Raymond have taken it upon themselves to eliminate General Akbar and his men from professional wrestling. There's a belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Renegade says it's all over now.
Akbar goes against Raymond, hits him with a kidney shot. Raymond's down.
Renegade setting up for the Gallows Deathlock. Here comes Akbar and Bernard. Bernard Funk just nails Renegade from behind. And the General
McCoy has just ordered the bell rang. General Skandar Akbar is in the ring with the Red Rider and Bernard Funk. They're going after Renegade with that baton.
And Flamin' Raymond is flat on his back on the concrete floor. Bernard and Red Rider whip Renegade off. Clothesline on Renegade. They're putting the boots to him now.
General Skandar Akbar, Bernard Funk, and Red Rider taking it to Renegade and Flamin' Raymond.
And look at him. He's still laying there.
Raymond just now waking back up, getting to his feet.
And see, the situation is this. Akbar, Funk, and Red Rider. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's your winner, the Red Rider.
That's ridiculous right there.
Renegade and Raymond have no friends. There's no one to help them. So Red Rider, Akbar, and Funk are free to do as they want. And there's another shot to Flamin' Raymond by the General. Just to send a message home to mama.
All right, I'm sure referee Doug McCoy will declare Renegade, the original Renegade, the winner of that match by disqualification. He certainly deserves it after the beating he just took.
Well, Akbar says you're fired, and he means it. What are you going to do, Homer, if Akbar comes to you and says, you're fired?
I don't think that's going to happen because I don't depend on Akbar for a paycheck.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. If Akbar comes to you and says, Homer Noodleman, you're fired, you better pack your bags.
There it is. Referee Doug McCoy's just declared Renegade the winner of the match. That makes it official right there. All right. Good call by referee Doug McCoy on that.
Still to come in tonight's episode of the World Wrestling Empire, we've got T-Town Tim Zane as he squares off against the Wayward and Lonely Leopard Man. Wait a minute. Flamin' Raymond's got the microphone.
They're taking a mic to Raymond and Renegade.
Let's take it back to the ring here.
Hey! I want to tell... all you people out there in TV land, you might have heard us one more time, but I'm demanding I'm not leaving this ring until Shane Cortez comes in here. We're staying. That's all there is. There's not going to be no more wrestling until he gets out of here.
Cortez to the ring. What could
Yes.
possibly be going
Get him
on?
out of here.
I seriously doubt that Shane Cortez is going to come to the ring and pay any attention to Screamin' Raymond or Renegade. So right now, let's just go ahead and take a commercial break and get this going.
We want him out here now.
Well,
Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
Hi, I'm Glenn DeWeese, the owner of Davcom Video and the director of tonight's show. And this is the edit suite where we put it all together. You know, it's a proven fact that people who both see and hear information remember significantly more than people who only see or hear it. Recent advances in video technology have brought high-quality video within the reach of even the smallest business or organization. If you have a video need for anything from large multi-camera shoots from cheerleading competitions to professional wrestling, or perhaps you want to showcase your product in a trade show or create a training video for your employees, Davcom Video offers turnkey production from scripting to making your copies. And we'll work with your budget to give you the best video product your money can buy. Call us now, 749-9447. References available on request.
We're back on the World Wrestling Empire. Flamin' Raymond hasn't left the ring. He's demanding Shane Cortez. And Shane Cortez has shown up, and he's alone. Steve Hartley must still have a headache.
Well, we don't know what's going on, but Shane Cortez enters the ring. Renegade and Flamin' Raymond on the
I want to tell you one thing. You're our toughest opponents that we've had in the WWE. Akbar's jumped us twice. I don't want it to happen again. I want you to be Renegade's tag team partner and back him up.
Whoa! Big surprise right there. Raymond wants Renegade and Shane Cortez to tag together.
This makes me sick.
Boy, now wouldn't that be something? Shane Cortez and the original Renegade going after the tag team
Wait a minute.
belts.
I'd be honored to be this guy's tag team partner when Akbar shows back up.
No! Look at this! This makes me sick!
Akbar, you better be watching your back now, because I fight fire with fire.
Yeah. This makes me sick at my stomach.
I can't believe going on in the Empire. Amazing.
What? I'm lost.
Oh, incredible.
I've got one question for Flamin' Raymond. What is the matter with you, Raymond? Have you lost your mind? And you, Renegade, tag teaming with Shane Cortez? Did you forget where you come from, Renegade?
Oh, looks like Shane Cortez is wandering this way. Devlin, I might have something to say to you about you and your comments there.
Hey, boy, do you have something to say to me?
I got nothing to say to you.
You want to run your mouth?
I got nothing to say to you. I'm talking to Raymond and Renegade. If I wanted to hear anything out of you, I'd flush a toilet.
Well, let's get in the ring and flush the toilet, baby.
Nope. Take a hike. Oh, and here comes Renegade. What do you want?
I believe you're being invited to the ring, Devlin.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Wouldn't everybody here like to see Devlin in the ring right now? How about that?
How stupid do you think I am? Look at this.
No, you don't want me to answer that.
There's
question.
Renegade, there's Cortez, there's Raymond. There's one of me. I'm not stupid enough to face them 3 against 1.
You stupid idiot. I'm telling you one thing. Me and Cortez will go to the back. Get your ass in that ring.
Oh, there you go, Devlin. They want you bad.
Nope.
They're waiting on you.
Hey.
Huh?
You're pretty good at running that mouth, Raymond. How about just you and me, Raymond?
Well, I don't think Raymond was the one you were insulting. I thought it was Cortez, and I think he deserved a shot at you.
I got something for you. How about this? You're challenging me. I see 3 of you, I see 1 of me. How about if I go get the bad boys and the 3 of us face the 3 of you? How do you like that?
Oh, bring it on, they say. I see the time rapidly approaching when Devlin Blanchard enters the ring again.
Oh, Raymond and Cortez are gone. No. Go to a commercial or something. I'm not going in there.
Well, he refuses to get into the ring, so I guess the best thing to do is get on with the next match right here. Oh, man. There you go, Devlin. You had an opportunity to get back in the ring. You blew it. Hey, you could have been in there wrestling with the big boys.
Quit instigating stuff, Homer.
I didn't invite you. They invited you to step into the ring. I figured you just jump at the opportunity. I don't understand.
Shut up.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Promotional consideration provided by the following: Conley Appliances, home of service after the sale. The Keg, where everything is served ice cold. Dolphin Manufacturing, proud builders of the World Wrestling Empire set. Golden Pond, one of the largest selection of pre-owned musical instruments in the area. Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Welcome to the Keg. We're a friendly neighborhood tavern where you can shoot some pool with the best players in town. Match your skills with some of Tulsa's best darters. Or enjoy a cold draft with a friend. The Keg, 11th in Pittsburgh, where everything is served ice cold.
All right, welcome to the World Wrestling Empire. I'm talking now with Silverado and his protege, the Annihilator, part of the Bad Boys. Annihilator, the three-way dance tonight for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
It's a joke. I've taken Scott Summers out so many times I can't even count it in my head anymore. TJ, you've cheated me every single time, and Silverado's seen them all.
Three ways. There's Scott Summers, there's Annihilator, and there's TJ Steele. But I'll tell you something right now. There's Annihilator walking over Scott Summers, walking over TJ Steele. No doubt about it. The best is standing right here in front of you, and I'm not talking about this clown in the duck suit.
Anyway, thanks for the mic. By the way, I want to ask you something. What's this going on with you and Devlin Blanchard? Anything up on that?
What do you mean, me and Devlin? What's it got to do with me and Devlin?
Well, I just heard you guys have been hanging out together, that's all.
Hey, we're social pals, I guess, that's all. I don't have nothing to do with him in the ring, all right?
Anything you can comment on that stuff?
Just keep your comments to wrestling. Leave personal stuff out of it. This is Empire time, and make sure that you take care of Empire
Tell Michael
business.
Rock to watch it.
Okay, well, you've heard it from the Annihilator and Silverado.
The next WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Annihilator having a few harsh words about the big ballet coming up next week. Boy, that's
Ballet?
Ballet of disaster, actually. Three guys dancing in the ring.
For you people at home who don't understand this man's infinite ignorance, man, that hair's like wind tunnel tested. He's talking about the three-way dance for the heavyweight title between Scott Summers. Yeah, why don't you get your family to quit flying around my head?
Man,
Scott Summers, TJ Steele, and Annihilator next week.
Sweeping floors with that.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, on with the action.
Put a nail through a wall with that hair. It's hard from hairspray.
Boy, isn't he something? Can you believe it? Anyway, speaking of believe it, we got some action coming up that is going to be just unbelievable. What else can you say?
Before we turn it over to Jay Samuels in the ring, I want to tell you what's coming up next week on the World Wrestling Empire. Tag team titles on the line. The Military Express defending the belts against the Bad Boys. And the three-way dance for the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight title. All that and much more on next week on the World Wrestling Empire. Now, Shane Cortez, you want to mouth off about me? Challenging me to come in the ring? Let me show you what a Tennessee boy can do when you meet Tennessee Rebel. Let's turn it over to Jay Samuels, who's in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. Coming down the aisle, led by his manager, General Skandar Akbar, from Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 225 pounds, here is the Tennessee Rebel.
One thing we want to point out is 2 weeks ago, after we went off the air, Shane Cortez did score a tainted victory on Tennessee Rebel. The match you're seeing here tonight is a special challenge return match.
And his opponent, coming down the aisle, led by the Atomic Playboy, Steve Hartley, from Henrietta, Oklahoma, weighing in at 215 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the high-flying Shane Cortez!
Shane Cortez, one of the most popular men in the Empire today. Of course, this title has been changed to a TV title from the light heavyweight after talking to Shane Cortez, he doesn't care. He will take on whoever thinks they're bad enough to hold it. Steve Hartley, there you go, Devlin.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want to challenge me, Hartley? See, you noticed something.
Okay, I'm
Last time there was a challenge for me, there were 3 men out there. Now there's 2 men out there. Tell you what we could do. I could go to the ring right now, and we could have a tag team match. Me and my fellow Tennessean, the Rebel, facing Cortez and Hartley. I wonder how they'd like that, how those mouths would be running too hard
We may
then.
have a little bit of action going on between Hartley and Akbar right here. Both of them have something to say. The Atomic Playboy looks pretty confident right there.
Hartley, one thing for you, brother. You've already had one fireball thrown in your face from Devlin. What you're talking to now is the master, the man who taught Devlin to throw that fireball. He can throw one out of nowhere, Hartley. You better take a hike. That's right. Get around the corner. Get away. The general will slap your face like the ugly little drooling Gomer maggot freak of nature that you are.
Steve Hartley and Skandar Akbar busily backing each other down. Ho, there's the bell. Maybe we'll get a little action going in the ring now.
Tell you what.
Tell me what.
Look at this. You got Cortez and Hartley on one side. You got Akbar, Bernard, and Rebel on the other. How about if I go down there and see how big Shane Cortez's mouth is now?
You know, why don't you go interrupt the guy while he's got something else going on? Yeah, that's
Well, he
it.
was interrupting me while I was trying to do my job.
Oh, yeah, you
That's
know.
fine and dandy because that's Shane Gomez.
Oh, you just don't get it, do you? Well, right now we got 2 used-to-be friends right here going at it. The Tennessee Rebel and the high-flying Shane Cortez tying it up. Rebel's after that title, and he'll do anything to get it. Cortez intends to hang on to it. Both wrestlers exchanging a few blows right there as a prelude to the action to come. Crowd obviously behind Shane Cortez, led by his manager, the Atomic Playboy, Steve Hartley.
Yeah, Steve Hartley. You know, what didn't air on television last week was the fact that during the same match, big clothesline by Rebel. And when these 2 men faced each other last week after we went off the air, I cracked old Hartley over the head with another baking sheet. Funny how it might be possible for history to repeat itself.
Oh, I see. Well, meantime, in the ring, we got Shane Cortez and the Tennessee Rebel.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I've been playing Homer Noodleman and misinforming the people. The match between Rebel and Cortez did not take place last week. It was 2 weeks ago. So if you saw Rebel Cortez a week ago, you missed something somewhere. This was 2 weeks ago.
So you actually made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
I
mark this day down in history. Devlin Blanchard made a mistake.
I thought I made a mistake, but I must have been wrong.
Oh, please. Oh, please send in your air sickness bags.
There's one.
Man. Well, good move by Shane Cortez. Attempts to roll. Shane Cortez right back up on his feet. Tennessee Rebel's got his hands full tonight.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Akbar, I'm sure, has just told Rebel, do not get on the mat and mat wrestle Shane Cortez. That is not a winning strategy, and I know that that's exactly what the noble General Akbar is telling Rebel right now as we speak.
Shane Cortez, once you get on the mats, does a great job. No equal in the Empire for his technical skills. The Rebel goes in, goes for the wrist lock. Oh, drives that elbow into the shoulder. Shane Cortez and keeps torquing the wrist lock. Cortez reverses it.
Listen to these idiots.
Right there with that reverse shows Shane Cortez's expertise in the art of professional wrestling.
I don't want to give this audience credit. I didn't think they had it in them to say 3 words.
Nice takedown.
Wait a minute.
Shane Cortez.
They didn't say 3 words. I was right all along. They only said 2. They said, go, Shane, go. Go is the same word. These people can only speak 2 words
I
intelligently.
Guess for the next time Devlin's in the ring, we'll recruit people out of the audience also.
For what?
To get in the ring against you. I'm sure everybody'd like a shot at you here. Gee.
I've got a fireball for each and every one, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Rebel misses with that fist, drives his arm into the mat. Shane Cortez slowly gets to his feet.
Look at Cortez, gloating. 1, 2, Rebel kicks out. Apparently Shane Cortez and Steve Hartley don't understand what's going on here. They are facing a man who is guided by General Skandor Akbar. Irish whip off the ropes by Cortez.
Oh, nice move with the spinning back kick. Catches Tennessee Rebel right in the chest. Shane Cortez moves in for the pin. Kick out on 2. Almost a 3 count right there. Tennessee Rebel took a beating on that last move. That is a new addition to the Shane Cortez repertoire.
Cortez reverses over into pinning combination. Looks like a chokehold. It is, it's a chokehold. 1. Nope, count of 1.
Shane Cortez attempts to work over for the pin. Rebel crawls out, reverses it. And
Rebel's in the ropes. I know Akbar has got to be telling Rebel, do not try to mat wrestle Cortez.
And Rebel making that mistake, working on mat wrestling with Shane Cortez. Has got him in that hammerlock, goes in with the knee to the shoulder. Oh, 2 of them. Shane Cortez comes to his feet. Rebel goes back into the wrist lock, goes with the big forearm to the chest of Shane Cortez, drives him backwards into the mat, goes for the pin, kick out on 2 by Cortez.
Look at that, McCoy was so confident Rebel had it won, he went ahead and jumped out of the ring to head out.
Tennessee Rebel rakes the sole of that boot across the forehead of Shane Cortez. Add a little insult to injury.
Oh, tearing up that pretty face. How you like that, pretty man?
Drags the face of Shane Cortez across the top rope. He is immediately warned by referee Doug McCoy.
Another thing I want to point out, after we take this next commercial break, I have a tape recording of a telephone conversation between Steve Hartley and Shane Cortez, and I'm going to let everybody hear it right here on this show and show you what kind of men Cortez and Hartley are.
What kind of setup deal have we got going on this time, Devlin? Whip into the rope. Tennessee Rebel in a lot of trouble right now. Shane Cortez with the whip into the corner, comes off the rope and goes with the big clothesline.
And Rebel is down on his back.
Tennessee Rebel brought to his feet once again by Shane Cortez. Shane Cortez trying to set up the suplex. Tennessee Rebel's able to block it. Reverses the suplex, goes in for the kill.
I thought it was all over there.
Kick out on 2 by Shane Cortez. Nice move by the Tennessee Rebel. Goes right back in on Cortez. There's the neck breaker.
That's right, that'll take a man out. There it is, 1, 2.
Kick out on 2 by Shane Cortez. Good move by the Tennessee Rebel. Once again, Rebel fighting his way back with the fist in the midsection. There's another shot, brings Tennessee Rebel down to his knees. Cortez,
That's like a front DDT right there. I've never seen that before. Maybe we could call that the dropping burrito.
Oh, man. Somebody's going to take offense to some of this someday, Devlin.
Whoa!
Shane Cortez flies off the top rope with the flying lariat, drives.
Look at this, here comes the general.
Into the mat. Here comes the general. Skandor Akbar tries to save his wrestler, the Tennessee Rebel.
McCoy calls for the bell.
Bell rung once again. Skandor Akbar's interfered in the match.
Whoa! They used Akbar's nightstick and knocked Shane Cortez for a loop.
Bernard
Here comes Hartley.
After Cortez.
Get him! Get Hartley! Here comes Renegade Raymond.
Up, goes after Rebel. Here comes Flamin' Raymond.
And he's got a chair.
Flamin' Raymond and Renegade rescue their new tag team partner, Shane Cortez.
Raymond, look at McCoy. He's trying to hold Raymond back from going after Akbar.
Flamin' Raymond, I've never thought I would see the day when Renegade and Flamin' Raymond rescue Shane Cortez.
Now, you want to challenge me, Cortez? Why don't you come over here and hurt me now?
Boy, you got so much class.
Here I am. Come get me,
You are,
Cortez.
without exception, the coolest person I know.
Me? That's right.
Well, I'll tell you, we're going to get a short break in right here. When we come back, Devlin's got some stupid tape he wants to play. I don't know what's going on. They just
A taped conversation between...
I have to sit next to the guy once a week.
A taped conversation between Steve Hartley and Shane Cortez. I've got it. A phone conversation on tape, and I'm going to play it for you right here at this commercial break on the World Wrestling Empire. Stay with us.
Boy, I have a headache.
You better stay tuned for more wrestling.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Need insurance? If you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI, if you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
The weather's hot, but the action is hotter. Saturday night, September 2nd, the World Wrestling Empire continues its tradition of excellence with some matches that have been a long time simmering. Renegade and Shane Cortez take on the Bad Boys in a match that promises lots of heat. Then watch as Scott Summers seeks red-hot revenge against Devlin Blanchard for costing him the heavyweight title. Then in our main event, the heavyweight title is on the line. And what could be hotter than Annihilator versus TJ Steele in a winner-take-all contest? That's Saturday, September 2nd, 8 p.m. at the National Guard Armory, 4200 North Highway 169. That's the World Wrestling Empire. We're burning hot for you.
Akbar, you kept on. We want to challenge you next week on the WWE TV show, Bernard and the Red Rider against our team, Shane Cortez and the original Renegade. Now why don't you accept the challenge?
Raymond wants to challenge Skandar Akbar and gang next week. Well, unbelievable as it may seem, we're going to have to listen to something now that Devlin...
Oh, we're back. I'm sorry. I had to go to the back there. I had to run to the back and go to the bathroom.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's been a wild night here on the World Wrestling Empire. We saw the Texas Outlaws as they took it to the Masters of Destruction.
All right, and then we saw Renegade and Red Rider disqualified after the interference by the General.
And T-Town Tim Zane, who I call Kim Zane, well, she defeated Leopard Man.
Oh, and then that match you saw right here with Shane Cortez and Tennessee Rebel. You know, Skandar Akbar has got to be stopped. He is ruining the action in the World Wrestling Empire.
I promised it, and I'm going to deliver. I said I have a taped telephone conversation between Steve Hartley and Shane Cortez, and I'm going to play that for you right now.
Let's go break something.
Oh.
Steve Hartley and Shane Cortez, right there, taped telephone conversation.
It's no wonder I have a headache. I'm so glad this night is over. It's been a great act.
Great act?
Great night of action tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Everything except sitting next to you has been fun. Anyway,
likewise.
We got a lot of wild stuff coming for you next week right here on the World Wrestling Empire. Good night, Kayla. We'll see you next week.
Three-way dance for the heavyweight title next week. So long, everybody.